Hello and welcome back to this adventure in Coriolis. And in this video I wanted to talk to you about Carnival's Faster to the Fun, and is it really worth it? So first of all, what is Carnival's Faster to the Fun? Well, Faster to the Fun is an add-on to your cruise that you can book that basically gives you temporary platinum or diamond status for that cruise. And it includes things such as priority embarkation and debarkation, priority luggage, first to your stateroom, priority line when you go to guest services on your cruise. And this is a hot ticket item ever since it was introduced by Carnival, I think back in 2012, 2013 time period, so somewhere around 7 or 8 years ago. It has just been popular. I know a lot of folks, the first thing they do after they book a new cruise is to go on to their cruise manager and to see if Faster to the Fun is available. In fact, for many years, when I first started sailing with Carnival around 2013, that was one of the first things I did when I booked a cruise. I would go on there, and sometimes it wasn't available, and I would go back every day, sometimes, obsessively 3 to 5 times a day, to see if Faster to the Fun was available. Now back then, it was available for only $50 per stateroom. In fact, it was $49.95. However, Carnival saw what a great moneymaker this was, and this actually cost the cruise line absolutely nothing. It's absolutely no overhead costs associated with providing Faster to the Fun, as it is just, as I said, it's just a priority status for folks. And they're getting to partake in things that the cruise line's already allowing to happen on their ship. So it costs the cruise lines absolutely nothing. It's the great way for Carnival Cruise Line to make money. So let's take a look at what the current prices are and then dive in a little bit deeper to see, is Faster to the Fun really worth it? As I said, the price used to be $49.95 per stateroom, so that covered everyone in the stateroom. Didn't matter how many guests you had, if you had one person in the stateroom or if you had 5 people in the stateroom. Are there even any Carnival cabins that have 5 people per stateroom? I think so. Not 100% on that. However, the current prices go from anywhere from $39.95 for 2-day cruises all the way up to $119.95 for 8-day cruises on the Carnival Horizon. Now, the Faster to the Fun is not offered currently on Carnival Journeys and Europe cruises, and it's not offered in the home ports of Honolulu, Norfolk, Virginia, Vancouver, San Diego, and San Francisco. Also, Faster to the Fun will be offered on the Carnival Radiance when it starts its sailings in the fall of 2020. And it will also be available for those sailings on the Mardi Gras starting in January of 2021. So definitely a hot ticket item, definitely a pricey item. However, is it worth it? Now the first consideration on is it worth it is how many people will be sailing in your stateroom. Since you are paying for Faster to the Fun by the stateroom, the value of it increases the more people you have in the room. So that's just something you'll have to weigh if you're sailing, say, by yourself or 2 people in the room. Is it worth paying that $120 on an 8-night sailing compared to if you had 5 people in the room that are also getting to all take advantage of Faster to the Fun for the same price? The second consideration is, do you have a water taxi or tender port on your itinerary? This is another one of the benefits of Faster to the Fun. You get a priority water taxi or tender boat, as some people call it, over to the shore. So you're not going to have to wait for a later number or later time to get on one of those boats to get off to the port. You're going to get priority if you have Faster to the Fun. So if you do have a tender port on your cruise itinerary, it may be worth thinking about Faster to the Fun, especially if you have plans to, say you're going to Half Moon Cay and you want to get over on the beach first and get a spot. Definitely worth it to be able to claim your spot on the beach and to be able to get on one of those first water taxis of the morning. Now the final thing to consider when weighing whether Faster to the Fun is worth it or not is it important to you to have all the benefits? Now, when I was sailing and would book Faster to the Fun and was so obsessive about getting it, the most important thing for me to pay that $49.95 price tag for my stateroom was that I was going to get priority boarding, because I'm one who likes to get to the port early and get on board. Now that Carnival does the staggered check-in at their ports, so you have to go online in the check-in process and pick a time when you're going to arrive and actually be able to board the ship, and most of those end up to be later because they cut off a lot of time up front for priority guests and Faster to the Fun guests. You may have to wait a little bit longer before you can get on the ship, which may make Faster to the Fun worth it. So if you're one who likes to get on the ship early, be one of the first out there getting a guy's burger, getting a drink out by the pool, then it's probably worth it. Now some of the other benefits of Faster to the Fun include not only priority security check-in and boarding, but it also allows you to have early access to your stateroom. Now, on embarkation day, staterooms are not available until after 1:30 p.m. This allows the crew time to clean all the staterooms because, guests just left those rooms and stayed in those for a week. So there's a lot of cleaning that they have to do. So they ask that you wait till after 1:30 before you come into the stateroom, and they actually close the firewall doors and have signs up saying you can't enter, you can't come into your stateroom. However, you can bypass those with Faster to the Fun, and they guarantee that your stateroom will be ready early. In addition, you'll also have priority luggage. This means you'll be one of the first to get your Faster to the Fun luggage with priority delivery. And this is also a perk of Diamond and Platinum status. So I'll take the moment to say here that if you are Diamond and Platinum on Carnival Cruise Line, you do not need to have Faster to the Fun, because Faster to the Fun is basically a temporary promotion to the status, and all the things that you're going to get by buying Faster to the Fun, you already have offered to you as a Diamond or Platinum cruiser. The next benefit is a priority line at guest services. There's also a priority dinner time assignment in the main dining room and specialty restaurants with Faster to the Fun. As I mentioned, you'll have that water shuttle priority, and you'll also have priority debarkation, which means if you're so excited to get off your cruise at the end, as all of us often are not, but you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to be one of the first ones off. This may be helpful if you have an early flight that you want to catch, or if you're just ready to get home, hit the road early if you're driving home. So these are some options to weigh when thinking about whether or not Faster to the Fun is for you. If everything I said has excited you for Faster to the Fun and you want to book it, as I said, you can find that on the excursions page on your cruise manager on the carnival.com website. You'll see, if it's available, an icon that says Faster to the Fun, much like the picture here. You will just add that excursion to your cart, purchase it, and it will be applied to your entire stateroom for all guests that are sailing in your same cabin. Now, you want to act fast on this. As I said, these are not always available. They only offer a very limited quantity on each of their sailings because this is capacity controlled. So if they have more Diamond or Platinum folks sailing on a particular cruise, well, they're going to have to offer the same benefits as Faster to the Fun guests, so they're not going to be able to get everyone's room ready. They can't get thousands of people's rooms ready by 11 o'clock or 12. Most people's at 1:30. So this is capacity controlled. So once they reach a certain amount of people who are receiving these benefits, whether they be Platinum, Diamond, or Faster to the Fun, they're going to cut it. So make sure as soon as you book your cruise and you want to book Faster to the Fun, you head on over to your carnival.com excursions page and book Faster to the Fun. In my personal opinion, it's not worth it, not at the price that they charge now. It was at $49.95, and it may be something that I consider booking onto my cruise. However, with the new prices, there's no way I would pay that on top of what I've already paid for the cruise, but that's just my 2 cents. You'll have to make that decision for yourself. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and helpful to planning your next cruise. If you did, I encourage you to please subscribe to this video. And if you're already subscribed to this video, I encourage you to please turn on notifications so that you're able to come along on the next adventure. Thank you all for joining in this adventure, and until next time, thanks for watching.